We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. You look at Indiana. Despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And that one's good by Lopez. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Now, here's ball. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And it's Grant in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Now the Pacers with it. Right side, Kevin Durant. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. Stolen by Durant. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now, here's Lowry. Right side, Durant. Giannis with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lowry. Pass to KD. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Over Lopez. And Siakam throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic is so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Ball with a wide open look. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers. Consistent, a nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And he nails the 3rd.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
It's Durant on the wing. Vucevic gets double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Giannis.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, inside, it's all about Antetokounmpo. Pass the ball. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Ball's got 5. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And Durant gets it to go.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Simply out of control. Already 3 fouls for him now. I think he may need to take a seat here soon.
Now, here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Durant trying to break free. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
And Grant sends it back. They get it back. And Lowry has it in the corner. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Lowry. Pass to Vucevic. Down low. In the corner, Smart with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. Ball from long range. No good. Shot missing. Lowry for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They get it back. Here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Boy, ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Outside for Lowry. Smart, wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
Here's Lowry.
Switch.
And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Antetokounmpo.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Back to Ball. Cleveland moving it around. And Durant comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside, Ball. 2 on the clock. Grant for 3. Offensive rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in. 6-point for Siakam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Ball with it. Grant outside. The shot off that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Lowry looking around. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Durant inside. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But It's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
To the wing right side. Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Vucevic. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Back to ball. On the wing, Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Vucevic.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
The Cavaliers have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Cavaliers ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Holiday. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Ball. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Durant for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Right side, Durant. No good with the layup. Cavaliers leading. To the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
And it's ball in the corner. That's tipped. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Over to the left wing. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Stolen by Ball. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lopez. Ball up top. 15 points in the game. Holiday gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Durant. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-4 run. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Ball. For three. Kicks it out to Grant. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland moving it around. And that one's good by Lopez. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Pacers foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. The Cavaliers leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's KD. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Vucevic has got 17 now.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Stolen by Ball. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Siakam left side. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Lowry with the ball. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Been tremendous, I mean, both in terms of getting to the stripe and then knocking him down once he's there.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here is KD. Timeout called the Pacers. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. There's the lob into the Kumbo. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Defense.
56. Please give a big round of applause.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The kick out to Ball. Over Smart. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Siakam. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
It's to Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. Jacks up a three. Vucevic with the rebound. Pacers trail by 15. Now Lowry. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Yep, that one goes.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Picked by Vucevic. Outside Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Grant. That one off the back iron and out.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And finished off by KD.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
Over to the wing. Grant for three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Lowry. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Down low. Here's Siakam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Lowry. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, with each miss, you can just see the frustration building in him.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. KD's shot is good. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Kicks it out to Grant. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his third foul of the game. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Smart on the wing. Durant in the corner. Good D by Giannis. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
That one falls.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Ball. And there's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Here's Ball, misses the shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team